So today's video is about being thrifty or thrifty shopping. So there's a couple of signs, or there's several signs for thrifty. And some people use the sign for wise or wisdom. This is the X handshake for thrifty. I would not use that just because, I mean, I'm being wise in the way I'm shopping, but a lot of people use it. I just personally, I don't like that because I would probably misunderstand if someone said that I went to the thrift shop, the wise shop. I just wouldn't, it wouldn't just snap to just because it, for me conceptually, I would want something different. But that is a sign for thrift or thrifty. So don't get me wrong. If you use it or you see people use it, it's not wrong. So the second sign that I see is this a lot, because it's like money and I'm being careful with it, being frugal. This is more of like, I don't have a lot of money if I go on a trip, and you could do that. So that's why you thrift shopped or garage sale. Another one that I like it because it's very conceptually correct. It's like, here's the sign for money, what we already know, and then you're going to scrape the bottom of the barrel, right? So thrift shop or penny pitching, or people do use this because they're being very careful with their money, because it's like, oh, I got to be careful because I got to, you remember we did budget this way, and it's usually this way for thrifty, for thrift or thrift shop. And the reason why I wanted to, and I'm going to kind of exchange and see how it feels, what it looks like for the two signs that I like. Maybe I might throw in a thrifty, that one, the one that says wise. But the reason why I decided to use this subject of thrift shopping, buying. This is a shop. You can go shopping, or you can buy, or you're shopping. Always think of the little, your buggy, so always think that shop. But it's actually started from a rug, where people hold up their wares and, wave it, hey, hey, and get their attention. That's where sale got that sign. I like to put those in there because it helps me remember those signs. But I wanted to be careful. It's very popular. Remember, like, here's your person or your thing, and everyone's flock to it. So popular, and it's just very popular now for thrift or thrift buying, and it's on you see on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere for social media that people are going and getting things, and then they're improving it, fixing it up, or the clothes, they're matching it with other things, and so, or shoes or whatever, and then they like it, they're going, oh, well, I got a good price on it. Okay, but there's a few things to be careful of, and the first one that is a big one is bed bugs. I remember years ago we were renting rooms, and we bought, someone wanted a small couch. So we went and bought one at a thrift store. And yes, it had bed bugs in it, and it was horrible because we had to get everything out, and all those chemicals, and to get rid of those awful bugs. So that's number one, to be careful. Number one. Number two, it may support, a charity, and you're thinking, oh, well, I want to support that charity. But sometimes they don't do that, or they don't give them all the money for that. Sometimes the things are stolen. And sometimes they have like cheap labor. They don't pay the employees very much. I mean, sometimes the employees were homeless, or they were, they're out of prison, or something to that effect, where it's hard for them to get a job, or maybe they were addicts before, and they don't pay them a lot. It's not fair. Like if it was someone else that was off the street that applied for the job, they may get paid more than these other workers. So you have to be careful. You want to be fair. It's like yeah, I want to go and find a cheap price, but you need to be careful of what you're getting and what's going on at that store. So those are the things you need to be really careful for. Sometimes people go, oh, I found something that was rare, vintage, you know, old, antique. Antique would be something that's really old, and you could spell it antique, and it's, or whatever, you could tell the era that it's from. And then they'll raise the price maybe unfairly, but you're thinking, oh well, here I am, you know, at this thrift store, and so it's going to be cheaper. Not necessarily. And then sometimes, the smaller local shops may be better than maybe a big that is nationwide because they pay their CEOs a lot more money than employees or that you're saving. And lastly, sometimes, because we're thinking, oh, we're helping other people, that we're donating our old clothes or our old shoes or old purses or whatever. We're thinking, oh, we're helping people. But many times those things, they end up, on the landfill that is, they just throw it away. And so we're contributing to that instead of helping other people. Sometimes it's better to donate to like a veterans organization or an organization maybe locally in your area and that or your county that that maybe that those things are going to those people that are there. So search your area and find out like what's local. Or it's a veterans organization because they do give that to veterans or local ones, or sometimes for the women's shelter they'll give them the clothes like they're so they can go for a job interview, and they do that for the veterans organization. And I think there's another organization also that's for men, but the clothes are for like job interviews or just to have clothes for children that are homeless or whatever. So I think that might be more wise. See what I did there? For to go to the thrift shop. See how that's so confusing, or it is for me, to go to maybe something local that you can support, and it's going to specific types of people, or it's going to that place, so that you can help the people that you're trying to do. Like, well, if I can't wear it anymore, or if I don't like it, but it's still in style, that I can help other people have some clothes that maybe they didn't have before, they can't afford. So those are the reasons why people like to go to the thrift store. I prefer to kind of leave it for people who can't afford. I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't bargain shop. So, but garage sales, those are good, but that's a lot of hard work. But it's more of the thrift that I was more concerned about, because it's just very popular to go, and I think people will take advantage of that sometimes with the prices or the things that they're going, oh, people will buy it. It doesn't matter if it's stolen or if it has bed bugs, or we're going to just throw it away anyway. So just be careful and kind of look around and search and research that place that you have decided to donate to. So anyway, have fun practicing, and especially these 3 signs: thrift, 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 or you could spell it thrift. Have fun. I'll see you later. Bye.